It's not giving the people what they want. You speak in the rest. It's the rest. The people say not like you. You said you are coming to change things, but we not seeing changes. I'm just saying to you, maybe you are executing. We not seeing changes. You made your whole country divided into two. See, and you finally they can't go through. You dance sassy, you wish haunting. Down on the top of the I give people suffering. You dance sassy, you wish haunting. Down on the top of the give people suffering. Tell me who you rather be the rescue. You know your rescue team. I said, who's the rescue? I just wanna ask you a question that will be the rescue. I gave him the people what they want, then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, it's the rescue. People say not like you. You say you are coming to change things, but we're not seeing changes. I'm just saying to you, maybe you are refusing. We're not seeing changes. You really want to divide it into two. CDC and you family, they can't come through. You dance sassy, you wish haunting. Down on the top of the Nigeria people suffering. You dance sassy, you wish haunting. Down on the top of the Nigeria people suffering. Tell me who you rather be the rescue now. You have your rescue team. I said, who's the rescue? I just wanna ask you one question that will you be the rescue? We are giving what they want them to say with the rescue. Let me ask you, it's the rescue. People say not like you. Can't conclude. You dance sassy, you wish haunting. Down on the top of the Nigeria people suffering. You dance sassy, you wish haunting. Down on the top of the Nigeria people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue team. I said, who's the rescue? I just wanna ask you one question that will give the rescue. I gave him the people what they want them. You say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, it's the rescue. The people say not like you.
Okay, after insulting Liberians, after calling the Liberian people dogs, the leader of dogs left the country and went to America. And so President Black, why is Jerry laughing? So after referring to his citizens as dogs, the president of the Dogs Association on today went to the United States of America. I don't know what he is there for, but according to an executive mansion release, the president of a country where dogs are the citizens will be in America in the couple of days to come. There are too many things happening in the country we want to talk about. The issue from the Liberian legislature, we are told 16 additional representative seats will be created. Rachel and his lawmakers, the majority bloc members who are noted for disrespecting the Constitution, those who are noted for insulting the Supreme Court. The last time Foley Formula said the current Chief Justice by then Associate Justice Drunken Jews, for which he was making statements that did not go well with their removal plan. But again, 16 additional districts to be added. Although Senator Dawud Delon thinks differently, we're going to have that conversation on the platform. Are you a dog?
We not give him the people what they want.
Do you criticize Joe Baka's administration?
It's the rest of the people.
What is it?
Like you.
How far has the dog conversation gone? Liberians in the diaspora are not taking it for a joke. And so today there's going to be a different version of the dog debate. The Joe Baka Glewi debate. There's going to be a different side to that conversation. We don't know who advised the Liberian president to do such a comparison. But again, that's what the people say. Never trust the humble nature of a man who doesn't have money. When a man not get money, don't trust him. Don't say what about respectful. Get him some money and see what's up. Get him some money and see what's up. When Joe Baka who can be speaking to people in whole heart on a be paying that, pretending to be very humble. And the paper today calling people Glewi. We're gonna have a whole conversation about that particular issue. Now the third and the most powerful conversation has to do with the Central Bank of Liberia. The guy said they want to print $70-some billion. They bugger, they gotta bring money, continue in the country again, start stealing. Oh yeah. Already somebody already start printing some money and bringing it in the form of clothes. We got all the intel. Oh yes. But again, there are too many things surrounding the issue. Too many things surrounding the printing of money. Why do they intend to print up to $79 billion between now until 2030? We are told 14-some billion will be printed this year alone. Why are we replacing the money? Not replacing. Why are we adding the money up? How much money do we have that tier so much? But why are we not seeing the tier money? In fact, we can see the money first. And so all of those issues around the money printing situation will be discussed on the platform. Too many things to discuss in one particular show. This is Freedom Hub. My name is Kai. Alexa is here. Jerome Roosevelt also. And so we're going to be having a wonderful conversation after a few bars of our team song. Our sponsor, Crime Stoppers Liberia, and SAR Insurance Company. Get your vehicles and every other thing you own in this country, including your life insurance. Get all of those issues done with SAR Insurance. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll bring you the rest of the conversation.
We not give him the people what they want, and you say you keep the rest. Please the rest. The people that not like you. I guess what? Everyone from Liberia, from the center to interior, keeping us
Non-Stopper Liberia is here for you. Remember, you see it, you report it. This is a message from your own self-open Bonus Sunshine.
Stop, people bringing safety to your door. Stop it, cry and make it peace for them before. Stop, it's like a Liberia, from the center to interior. Keeping us safe, there's something for all of us. Stop.
The sun is hot and this traffic isn't moving. What's of all my car insurance expires today? Now I have to file a pardon to stay in long queue. My whole day is gone. My friend, why are you doing that to yourself? You don't need to go to them. SAR Auto Express comes to you. It is the fastest way to get your auto insurance in Liberia. But they come to me in this traffic anywhere in Monrovia. Just send your vehicle documents to them on WhatsApp. They will process everything in 10 to 15 minutes. You pay with mobile money or cash. When they arrive at your door, no stress, no waiting, and the best part, delivery is absolutely free of charge. So I can stay in my office, send a WhatsApp, and my sticker just appear. Exactly. And listen, if you insure your car for 1 full year, SAR gives you a free gasoline coupon. You are saving time and getting free gas just for being a new customer. This extra value for your money. SAR Insurance is committed to protecting you across Liberia from Ibadan, Broad Street, Ensiko, Port Douala, Buchanan, and Ganta City. We have there for you. Drive with confidence, knowing you are bad. Try a name, trusted by the central bank. Get your relief today. WhatsApp us at 0770 38 1293 0771 504645. Free calls or Orange 0771 111222 or New Star 7223. Sir Auto Express. No stress, no waiting, just simple, fast delivery.
Okay, so welcome back to the program Freedom Hub on 87.9. Alexa and Jerome, welcome. Good afternoon.
Hi, hello. It is nice to be back on Freedom Hub. Today, we have a lot to talk about. As you know, a lot is happening in the country. And yesterday, Oliver and Jerome started, the conversation was very fiery and comical from the beginning because
And on Monday, we said she should tell us how many days she was working, right? And she did not come yesterday, so she's here today.
I'm here today, so let's live in the moment, okay? But we have a lot to talk about, and it is nice being back on the radio.
Jerome,
Okay, let me just, before I introduce myself, let me just give this sporting breaking news
All
for
right.
Barcelona and Chelsea fans.
No.
That Chelsea have sacked their manager. But anyway, welcome, folks. We are back here.
so what has that news got to do with Barcelona?
Wonderful.
No, but if Chelsea sacked the manager, what has that got to do with Barcelona?
Chelsea and Braga, they almost the same. So, Oliver, let me introduce
Where?
myself. Oliver, you know the thing we can be saying here about people in taxi and the buses, keke, and that's true.
Oh, but we can never say anything loud on the radio.
Oliver, today was proven. Guy coming from Douala, you know, the people, the driver, one of them in the bag with another lady, they was like, the people say the papi doing this, the papi doing that, and they just complaining, and they so he was say all kinds of things. And then he said, you met doing where? You know, job, all of them will be in the city, job floating, you know, in the Europa, in the county.
So why you are doing strategy in the Chelsea?
Well, I'm talking about them listening to them. We around, I think Freeport character. Hey, don't call. You know, lie.
You don't come from the
It don't call for all campus.
School fee
It's
yeah.
like, now not school fees, oh. It's like the transportation they give all the money. It was small. So I just have my comment word pressing Braga, the best are complaining. Look, they June are coming. They June are coming. You have to rewrite, your schedule. Because you can't go to school every day. They give you money, money machine, but thing higher than they just want me to
the
team, man. I was just laughing.
Jerome, you supposed to stop it more so we go free from the police station.
Thing holiday,
No.
thing holiday, they just want for all the week give you money. No, no, that one, that grade school you in a college. You can't be going to school every day. You gotta.
You're supposed to post slapping your mom. And the carry police station, we're going to go to free you.
I was just there. See, see that tube can work.
Oh, yeah.
Tube is so beautiful. But anyway, another day we have Freedom Hub. In the afternoon, this is the program that keeps the city standing still.
Star 255 star 1 hash. The more you play, the better your chances are. Use sell MTN users. Star 255 star 1 hash. DJ Mavis will give some money on the platform for the jackpot. $25,000. So those who want to win $25,000, it is just simple. Star 255 star 700 hash on Lone Star Cell MTN. Star 255 star 1 hash for 5,000. Star 255 star 700 hash for 25,000 Liberian dollars. The more you play, the better your chances are. This is lucky ticket, So the higher looking lucky shall go. If you're lucky, your luck shine. If you're not lucky, it will go. But Alexa, Jerome, let's take this quick musical break and have a breather. I learned this word from Daniel Rogers. I don't know how authentic it is, but
What's the word?
breather. And
I see what somebody learn.
Fitigetic, yeah. I mean that's my word, fitigetic. So let's take this quick musical break. This song was done by Soniga Dear Boy. He featured the late Giorgio Buttini. The song is called "I'm a Dog." I'm a real nigga dog. Only JMB, once we will continue criticizing your government to get better, don't worry, we are proud to be Louis. But remember, you are our president. So a president who is a human being cannot be president for Gui. So once you are our president and we are Gui, in the interior, they can say dog and bone cat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dog and bone cat, cat and bone dog, dog bone dog. Simple. No argument. No discussion.
Make him the chairman for door.
No. Door on door.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sunday night and I'm Charles
Stop pretending. Listen, my people, I tell you I'm a dog. I'm not even afraid to tell the people I'm a dog. Dog and Kia are different in the way they behave. Kia is very sly. Anything they do it nyanya. They even want to they do it they finish looking more, they come and say that then I said they're not in nothing said. They finish when the boy play him to the head. You see, Mr. Dog, anything dog do it in the open, you see, they want to eat a cuckoo, they go on the jumper, they finish eating there, can show everybody, the people on the ball, they can't money people so they can show everybody. We prime dinner will be working good. The people will say for people for you with your people more. So everybody know that dog can pretend, but cat can pretend. This is the reason why I come to tell you I'm a dog. My attitude is different. Anything I want to do, I do it in the open. I want to do my thing. I don't have for people. Son of God, dear boy, he's a very bold man. So for you out there, you acting like you rolling mirror, acting like you doing your thing, acting like you doing your thing, you speaking. Anybody who will do a thing, let them do it. I'm a dog. I'm a real nigga dog.
I'm a nigga big.
Tell the people, you see.
Those days, man. This song was done somewhere around 2003. 2004, yeah. Between 2004, 2005, right around there.
I didn't go wow, they didn't listen to this.
Oh, you remember?
Yeah.
No, Son of God, dear boy, and Giorgio Buttini.
And I was telling you yesterday I wanted to listen to Butini part.
They have,
remember?
yeah, they have a lot of songs together.
They check it. Because in the city, they know them. They know about the names and the places they located. The boyfriend more than 12, the papa more than 7, then they owe me on the side. Anything they buy, they say my brother can't do.
They owe me on the side. You listen to it?
They look at the other one. How she will live. We're better to be a Hopojo moving in the street. Everybody identifies to be a Hopojo. You sitting in the house, you say you are married, sneaking whole day, doing your thing, doing their thing. It's better to be a Joe. Everybody know you by that, but don't pretend to be perfect. Why you doing your Bible thing? I'm a dog. I don't pretend to people. I'm a dog. I'm a real dog. I don't pretend to people. I'm a dog. I'm a Nicky dog.
So then can you say what?
Charlie lady, I'm not babying you my care. Your ear switch off when I find out from my mom. I'm a dog. I'm a real dog. I don't pretend to people. I'm a real wit.
Okay, those days, man. If you were not around 2003, 2004, you better go sit down. Oh yeah, you leave the hall when we are talking. When we're talking, keep your mouth. Joe Parker, we are dogs. That's what you say, right? Yeah, but you are our president. So if we are dogs and are you our president? I don't eat anything else. You already know what's up. If we are dogs and you are our president.
Listen, my people, let me tell you the other one. So many in the time they won't bring the ghetto down. You say all the Ghana border they can count for the ghetto. All the people who can speak can count for the
Other than the same, when they go to their houses, they sit in the bathroom, they take the cocaine from their pocket, smoke a good good. They take the opinion too, then they smoke a good good. They take the tata man, when they feel me licking them above the town outside. You see the apple red, they're flying people. Then they talk about you're not broken, slow, you're not born from the ghetto. In order for the people to know they can sue when you high in your person, make the people do the impossible. When you check the whole thing on the ghetto holiday, when you try to come and the court you're smoking is more than the ghetto man. You can pretend to people you're a cat, but I'm a dog. Don't pretend to people I'm a dog. All the ghetto men they are dog. You don't pretend to people they are dog. They are real dog. We pretend to people they are dog. They are real dog. I said people call me wolves, sometimes they call me blue, you can't people call me puppy. The French man can call me shit, German man call me shepherd. My mate Butini can call me frisky. But I'm a dog. I'm a real dog. I don't pretend to people I'm a dog.
I'm a real nigga dog. Dog. You dog. No matter where you eating. But when you cat, you cat. Can't let pretending, you see. Do you think you see? Nothing like that, making dog. Not dog. They always cat. You see? When you cat. Simple. When you want that, don't be a fat people say, no. What? You going to do then you fat. You keep yourself. Come on, sorry, fat. That's when you blow. You don't know what's in the fat. Are you ever seen dog fat before? No. Because why? When dog fat, I want to extra pollution. Everybody smell it. Now I know if you smell it, what the dogs before that dog fat? Yeah, never fat. Are you ever seen cat fat before those? Because why? Just let the woman and you got to small. In Maricopa, in there, no problem with me. But you in the night, everywhere in the corner, then penny in the darkness, acting like a cat. You not dog. You are a cat. You see, to me, you see, I'm on dog. Anything I eat, that one, that dog business. Anything I do, we do it like a dog. I want anything you see me with my baby shoe. I don't feel no about doing my thing.
Rest in peace, Giorgio Butini.
Is this an actual song?
What were you 2004?
Like it's an actual song.
You were not around 2004?
Because it sounds like
First of you have,
of course. My first time.
I was around, but I didn't.
You didn't hear the song?
It sounds like two persons are actually having a conversation.
You
like,
guys were not around.
No, it's just that when I was not concentrated on the.
No, but
I was asking you yesterday.
But in 2004, 2005, Giorgio Butini and Sonic Adebo, they were the best musicians in town.
No, wait. No,
they were the famous. If you say famous, I would agree.
At that time, they were the best in town.
No, Sonic, on
the chart in Liberia.
They were top in the chart at the time.
No, on the chart, they like the British people have their regular chart and princess. On the chart of Liberia, for almost 4 months running, it was this Bruce Dopo song, Kesawali.
My question is, I have a question.
2004, 2005.
And I also have a concern.
Go ahead.
So my question is, at what point did these guys get together and they were like, hey, let's do this as a song?
But a song?
No, it doesn't sound like it. I'm sorry, but it doesn't.
No, but the song now, it just fits in the system because when the president calls his citizen dog.
No,
I'll tell your point.
I don't have a problem with what you're actually saying.
Yeah,
it is comical, but at the end of the day, they're conveying.
Your issue is
my issue is
the guys were literally explaining the singing.
This is not a song. Like we're talking.
No, but you can say the West song. Maybe.
And they're really, really happy, doing that. Imagine listening to Putini, talking about cat and
they were rapping anyway.
They're not rapping, no, but I agree with that. They're talking.
Look, we just came from the war in 2003. these guys made us, they made us satisfied.
So did you guys actually dance to this song, Oliver? I'm
No,
asking you
I mean we were rapping to this song. We were rapping to this song.
And I think Diabo's best song was the song that was played around the 2005, 6.
Yeah, I know that song.
How am I supposed to remember these songs?
No, I'm talking to Oliver. I'm not talking to you.
No. You guys have to say something that will be a part of it. Hey, don't keep me out.
Yeah, but I mean, that's like a rookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that guy is actually a good singer.
Yeah.
Like, some of his recent songs I've listened to, he's really good and all that. But you see that particular Amador song, not a song, but you see that lecture.
So the lyrics in the song is exactly what is very, very essential.
Yeah.
When you listen, at a certain point in time, he said, "Dog can pretend."
Oh no. What you see or what you get.
Thank you. The dog will do a thing until you say, "Look, I mean, a cat will be fighting hard, be putting sand on it. A cat is so pretentious. Cat can steal, either it can steal, act humble, train. Cat can eat over food and eat all the yama, but you will not know because they will always want to hide evidence."
Yeah.
President Baka's
Cat is an elite.
characteristics, his attitude
Falls in that.
falls in the cat category. And that's why he called Liberian people dogs. Because the dog would not pretend. The dog would not see President Baka officials hiding behind court order to break people's properties. And we're not talking. The dog will talk. The dog will not allow the cat to be quiet. Dog will not see Joe Baka building, mansion in your hometown where people are hungry, people properties are being demolished. He forced the civilians to leave 72nd Barry. Go to the Barry now. Snakes and roaches in the place. They didn't do nothing there. Nothing. They ever get one B10.
They just also.
Yeah, they ever get one B10 there. They ever picker can be there at all. But nothing serious happening there.
And they're about to do another one in Nimba.
Maybe that last night they started doing something there.
No, I'm saying Nimba.
No, I'm saying it's on the second, maybe the last night, but the time I've been passing there, nothing. But why he made like went homeless from the barrack? I mean, he was there building a big structure for himself in. So the song is correlating with what Joe Baka is telling us. And for those of us who are criticizing him, Alexa was not here yesterday, and so she will contribute to the dog issue little during the course of the show. But the dog debate is on.
Yeah, and I would not appreciate if we do not. We just want to set it up yesterday and leave it. No, we have to keep saying this because when the president,
there was a whole conversation around it because when you follow the contextual, circumstances surrounding the statement he made, primarily he was trying to insult Liberians in the diaspora, saying they are not living here, and so when you move in. Not every door that will back at you when you stand to respond to every door that back at you, you'll not move forward. That was disrespectful to Liberians, regardless of wherever they are. Because the same challenges, and Alexa will come in very shortly, so that you wrap up then we transition to other topics. The point is, President Baka saying Liberians in the diaspora should stop criticizing because they're not living here, they don't know what's happening. That is very insensitive on the part of the president. Because you know why? Although Liberians in the diaspora are not living here, but they are same wave. They are MoneyGram. They are RIA. They are tap. You're the Liberian in America, you'll be taxing the different platform you can use the same money. You'll be taxing it. Same wave, tap, RIA, MoneyGram. And the different. They may not be living here, Joe Baka, but there are resources that they can suffer for. Someone are working two, three jobs. Some of the Liberian people working 2-3 jobs. I know a Liberian in the United States, he pay rent for the hustle, but he can spend more than 14 hours in a house a week. He doesn't spend more than 14 hours in a house a week. Most of the time, he sleeps at work. either to job A or job B or job C. People suffer every day in the diaspora, whether they're in Australia, whether they're in Europe, the other European countries rather, whether they're in America, whether North America or South America, wherever Liberians are in the diaspora, they suffer a lot to pay their rent there, to pay their utility bills there, and to also find something to save for their own hustle. Then later on to look at Jerome Roosevelt, who is a friend brother with down the line, and say, okay, it must say you to be cool. Let me say $50. Let me say less $100. Let me say another person. They suffer. When the country is tough, those Liberians in the diaspora experience the toughness. And so it was reckless on the part of the president. You're saying he in the plane going to America. When you get on your mountain, we say it was reckless. It was now a decent thing. He shouldn't have gone that route. To look at Liberians in the diaspora and say they're dogs because they're criticizing. They're criticizing because these people spend their money every day to send food money to their people in Liberia. At least these days, it's no longer difficult for people to get money from America, right? Before, when they even say $25, you gotta go stay on the line, photocopy your ID card, West Union, photocopy your ID card, stay in line. So now you go one bank, I don't want to call your name. You can be all the way in front, like 2-3 person in front of you, or one person in front of you to reach the teller. Then the bank security will come and say, "System down."
And sometimes you're supposed to wake up early in the morning.
Early in the morning, you don't even have copy.
Yeah.
These days, from telephone to telephone. Oh God, no food to the house. Okay, hold on, send it, tell it that. We're gonna say same way. Pum, tell it that there. You go to one more money, you withdraw it. Liberians in the diaspora are they fulcrum to this country's economy. They are the one bringing money here. They are the one bringing the money to the country. They are the ones sustaining the citizens. President Baga, you think nothing why you running inside the country? You think why feeding people in the country? People are being fed, they are being supported, school fees are being paid, rent are being paid by Liberians living in the diaspora. Now, how dare you look at them and call them dogs? Because they look you in the face and criticize you for building 10 million property in Fuya. Because they're criticizing you for riding $1.2 million, a Lexus convoy, where you could have used the vehicle President we have turned over to you, and you look them in the face, you calling them dogs. Those dogs were the ones giving Costa money to be given to you during the campaign. When you be telling Costa, dependable nephew, he go down there, yeah. Dependable nephew, he go down there. The dogs you're referring to were the ones who were contributing the money. You know the party had over 1 million GoFundMe in this country. Can you contribute to GoFundMe when you're in Liberia, Alexa, Jerome? No, you don't. You don't contribute to GoFundMe. You know the party had over 1 million GoFundMe. Over 1 million GoFundMe, you know the party had in this country. Every single thing you've been needed to have done, diaspora Liberians had their money into it. I remember Marty Colley will organize 2 million GoFundMe for vote protection, a pool washer and stuff. JMB didn't even know that those Liberians who were in the diaspora who were contributing towards Martin Colley fundraiser that made you president today, didn't you know that they were Liberians? Didn't you know that they were in the diaspora when you were using their money in this country? Oh, because you're president now, so you're calling them dogs?
Yeah, he has a rap.
The dogs' money made you president. Their money made you, pay pool washers. Their money made you get some food and gasoline in your car during the campaign. They made you who you are. They made you who you are. So forget what the team so you were talking to the Liberian diaspora, because I see some of your supporters saying, "Oh, man, we're not talking to the people in Liberia, like people in the diaspora." Is that even an excuse?
That's not a perfect defense.
Should the president insult Liberians in the diaspora? Do you know how much these people contribute to this country? Look, we are all beneficiaries of Liberians in the diaspora.
And it's also obvious that those people were telling their kids to vote for Bwaka.
Thank you.
Family members.
Jerome, thank you. That's the conversation. Look, there are some people I'll be sitting now, some of my million in America, okay, yeah, check your phone. I go check it out, so on $50 there. Those are people making tremendous contributions under extreme circumstances. No, if I had not gone to America, I would have had different perception of how life is there. You know, because way back we used to say, you know, America that milk and honey.
Everything is.
But look, let me say this to you. You know, all things to God Almighty will win there. I know how people are living in America. I know how it is difficult. My man says, somebody I know, the person woman can come to the hall one time in a week. Man, come on, I'm married now. Then my woman coming to the hall one time a week. If she comes today, tomorrow, in the evening, she's going back to job. She will not come back until the next week.
Wow.
Because she has to pay bills. She has to contribute towards the house. The man own the house. When he come on to work, he's tired. That 3 hours or 3-4 hours he got after work, he got to be fighting to warm the food. You know, yeah, we can say warm, right? And that's how do they call it? When you take the food from in the freezer and you put it in the microwave, ain't that warming? Okay, yeah, I want to say something where the material people will get issue with me. The man gotta be fighting to warm the food. He gotta be fighting to prepare other clothes when you wear the next day. You know, and do small laundry and all that. Before he kind of say he gotta also sleep.
Yeah, rest.
He gotta also rest, and he is resting with all fit. Oh no, out to bring Randy Double. Let me bring Randy Double out to you. I almost woke up one night to go call Randy Double alarms. And let's say the alarm clocks. You know the alarm clocks anybody get? Yeah. No one can be sounding. Yeah, chicken.
Get to get you up.
Yeah.
He had over 5 different alarms. Randy Double will call today. He will call on the show. If he's listening, he will call. I'm sleeping. The fire alarm will come. Randy Double. I said, but what's happening? The other one comes in. I said, but what is the thing to make I eat the water? I just causing noise. You know, I mean, one time ago I said, no, but the thing call not too much. He said, oh, that's how we can wake up. The fire alarm will sound. You still sleeping, but you know that alarm. You know the particular sound, so you know that it is not the last one.
Mm-hmm.
So when you sound like that, you can still be, sleep get away. You can be cutting the smoke more. So you say, yeah, let me cut it small. When you call again, now you come here. You say, hey, yeah, let me just call it over the last one. These are extreme circumstances people are living through in America. Yet and still, the sleep of being a man, he will jump up, wear a coat, wear a jacket, or she will wear her jacket, jump in the car under extreme conditions, weather conditions, and also go make money. Their bill park on them, their responsibility on them. You know, like bro, where you pay or how you can deal where they gotta pay for current bill, water bill, all the other bill. Yet and still, they still find time to send money to Liberia for relatives and friends in the country. The reason why they are putting more on the country is because their citizens, their brothers and sisters who are still here, living here, continue to put pressure on them in America. Mr. Baga, when you are solving the country problem, I know people will still beg their relatives in America, but it will reduce. It will reduce. It will not be at the level at which it is. So when you see them complaining that you are corrupt, when you see them complaining that you are lavishing their money, when you see them complaining that you are breaking the laws, you are violating the Constitution, they're not doing so because they are dogs that you think they are. They're doing so because the effect of your mismanagement of the state, the consequences of misruling the country, spoiling the country resources, taking 1.2 million out to buy 2 cars when you could use that money to pay to get marketeer loan and make them sustainable. When you could do all of those things to get them some self-reliance. You take 10 million, you go build properties in 4 years. Oh man, like you don't even have more than 30, 40 years to be around. Even if you were to be around, you'll be in wheelchair. 10 million project, what do you want to do with it? Instead of giving the 10 million to marketeers in 4 years, in Wasonga, in Bronjima, in Kuala, in all the places, you take it, you go put it in one place. They are complaining that you are misusing the country resources as old as you are. And because they're complaining, you wake up and say they are dogs. I mean, no, you don't do that. You don't do it.
And Mimi is saying $106,000 she has sent through same way.
Thank you. $106,000. Yeah.
To Liberia.
Look, if some people send you that same way, from the day where they download that same way app, when they say how much money they have been sending to the country, you get shocked. You get shocked. Some people have sent almost close to $500,000 to this country, 2 relative friends, old boyfriend, old girlfriend. They were in connection, they're not sending it. Must I add the old boyfriend girlfriend issue?
I will ask Christian, sir.
No, listen.
Princess, I was just about to ask you before you came.
No, but listen, I mean, that's why the show is different. I mean, we're different from the other shows.
Yeah,
We're different from the other shows. I mean,
we are spies to it.
Thank you.
The conversation.
the way to do it, those are old school talk show people. We do it at them. I mean, Freedom Radio do it better. And anything let's look on Freedom FM better. Forget all the other radio station is.
You bring a circular. We there.
Anyway, you bring the conversation with there.
We there.
But the point is, the people contributing immensely to the country.
Sure.
For the president to look at them in this regard, is Joe Biden asking the Minister of Finance and the Central Bank Governor, how much are we generating in this country from remittances? As we are speaking, there are over 2,000 Liberians in America who are currently pressing their phone to send money in Liberia.
As we speak.
No, I'm telling you, as we speak, there are over 2,000 Liberians who are currently pressing their phone to send money to Liberia. Maybe someone else is pressing to send some money. Yeah, but at the end of the day, that's how they are contributing. So look at their concerns and say they are dogs. Yeah, because the public can eat good now this time. Yeah, because the public eating on time. Yeah. Huh? Because he eating on time.
He doesn't care about the
The public fell off in rehab. The song got to run across the road, President. We have Chimapa Sego. Chimapana okay.
Imagine Joe, we are saying that our daughter.
Yeah, because he been criticizing President We are too. He used to criticize President We are. Imagine President We are. I referred to him the way you referring to other people today.
Yeah.
But I said, "Oh, your papa now okay? Yeah, okay. Hold on. Let me send for my begin to come here in America." And I had to flew him. A man who could not send himself to hospital after serving as vice president for 12 years.
12 unbroken years.
12 unbroken years.
No war.
Presided over 68 concession agreement. 12 years. He could not send himself to hospital. Today he became president in less than 3 years. You are considering other Liberians dogs. And this is not the first time President Baka has insulted Liberians in the diaspora. You remember the last time when he went to dedicate one project on the Ralphie Highway?
Yeah, he said Trump coming for that.
He said, if you think you're in America and you are out to air, I got a message for you, Donald Trump. Can you imagine? I mean, how is the old man growing so insensitive to the plight of the people, especially the finger that continued, the finger that fed him? He's biting the fingers that gave him nutrients, vitamins, carbohydrates before. And today his supporters are saying, man, I'm talking to you, okay, how are you making it into take? And I put in the diaspora, I'm talking to, the diaspora Liberian, are they chickens? Oh, they do not have blood, they are Liberians. In fact, if the people stop sending money to the country, we'll eat each other.
Yeah, obviously.
No, that's
obviously.
I see what they are talking here.
Obviously.
If the people in America, Europe, Australia, and other places,
and in Asia as well.
Asia, when they say we will not send money to our relatives in Liberia, in 2 weeks time we eat each other in the country or have an alternative and rob us.
That one part the economy benefit. That one that vis-a-vis.
But they are the lifeline to the economy. All the people companies they send the money out of the country. ArcelorMittal send the money outside. B Martin sending the money outside. They don't keep their money here. Who's bringing the money to the country? These diaspora Liberians are the ones bringing the money to the country. For them, they are sending the money here. The people company, they're selling their goods and services. When they get their profit, they sell the profit to their places. All the money so they depositing their money in Beirut, in Lebanon. Yeah. The diaspora Liberians are the ones who sending their money to Liberia and building their houses here and buying a keke here and other things to be riding transport and duty. They are the ones investing in the economy.
And these are the people that can help most of the people on the street all over.
What kind of hospital? What kind of wedding in the country that somebody from America not put $1 in? Yeah. What kind of funeral we now have in the country? What's somebody from America not put $1 inside? What kind of putting baby outside in the country? What's somebody from America not put $1 inside? Every single thing, every single family will go through in the country, except you don't get ready in America. But some kind of way, some kind of American $1 we enter. For the president to be that naive, I'm saying naive because he's aware. He's a beneficiary of the American dollar. He's a beneficiary. He's a because the Eagle land. He's aware that even the American nickname is Eagle. So he's the Eagle land. He's aware. So it is a thing of naivety. For you to go and say, oh, they do not have that authority to come to the earth, so they are dogs. I mean, that was insensitive. That's why the people say when the man pull and he respectful,
don't trust him.
Don't trust him. That poor in poor, irrespectful. Getting small money, you start causing man. That's what we see happening here today. And I ain't gonna say anything. Elisa, like you not talking anything here. Let you quickly, yeah, Jerome. Then we go to other topic. Or we just open the line for the diaspora Liberians
Yeah.
to say what are the things I'll say, the things you come and say, and the ones you say about them, their struggle, their livelihood, what are the lie. Elisa, let you quickly.
Our princess, the flow.
Wow, how many cents am I to give on this entire dog situation? I think okay, first I would like to just talk about the hypocrisy I continue to see. And it is on the social media with people who are on the defense. They're trying to defend exactly what the president said. And you're even going to a point where they're trying to teach literature as though people did not do literature in school, or people do not understand idioms or figurative speeches or whatever it is. So you have them there, they're quoting, they're interpreting, and they're just presenting a picture again that makes it clear as to how hypocritical they are. Because you have ordinary Liberians here in this country, you have Liberians who are in the diaspora as well. And every single day you have them sending stuff to this country, whether it is in cash, it is in kinds. You have a lot of people sending different things to this country. But at the end of the day, Oliver, I think the people who are just on the other end trying to respond, trying to defend Joseph Boakai's statement, even though it is not his original statement, it was a quote, by the way, from Winston Churchill, and trying to just own that and relating it to the Liberian setting, it is really, really crazy to me. And I'm saying this to me, obviously, when you're not doing the right thing, you're going to have people to criticize you. You're going to have people to criticize you to an extent where you're going to feel annoyed. So I do believe the president felt very annoyed. He felt like the people who continue, in fact, all of us, because we continue to, remind him we're not criticizing in a way that's negative. We continue to remind Mr. President that, hey, Mr. President, before you became president of this country, you had told Liberians what you were going to do. So we annoy him so much. Our voices sound as though it is like a sharp sword piercing in his heart. So he thinks that he's being annoyed by Liberians who continue to criticize, Liberians who continue to remind him, and Liberians who continue to tell him, hey, Joseph Boakai, you remember what you said before, especially when you say you didn't mind, riding wheelbarrow to go to work. You didn't mind, not taking into consideration using private jet on a daily basis when you're going on your international trips. So all these things that are real, all these things that continue to, reflect the reality of the day, and things that these things are criticisms, and things that all these things are things that he's being critiqued for in a way that's unfair. But if you are going to refer to Liberians as dogs, whether Liberians in Liberia or Liberians in the diaspora, it takes away from you the opportunity that has been given to you by Liberians. Because the presidency, it is not, a birthright. No, you were not born with the presidency. You were not born with a book that says Joseph Boakai is going to become president, and you were not born with that. You were born and you explain a story about what you did in Lofa County, whether you walked from here, the goat story with the salt, all those different stories that somehow corrupting. You explained your story. Liberians gave you the opportunity to become president. So this is a privilege. It is not your right as a person. It is a privilege.
That's right.
And this is an opportunity for you to deliver Liberians, because you said we were in bondage. So you were here to, obviously rescue this country. To call Liberians in the diaspora, because Liberians in Liberia were being very, very, vocal and critical about it. Oh, why are you calling all dogs? So they changed the whole thing around and the narrative. We're not talking to you that in a country. We're talking to people who are not in the country. So you're trying to say the people who are not in this country, of course, they're Liberians, but they're not elites, right? So they're not to be referred to as cats because cats they live as though they're queens and kings, they're the elites, so they don't care about what happens to a dog. So you are referring to them as that, even though they're working on a daily basis, they're investing in this country, they're taking care of their family members and all those different things. They're really helping your very own government. Because when Liberians from the diaspora get here, whether it is from the United States of America, whether it is from Europe or Asia, when they get here, the fact that they're going to somehow talk about this country, that is also tourism, in other words, Oliver, because you're trying to expose your country to the rest of the world, right? So I think the president needs to go back to his drawing board, and the people who are there, I don't know if he's been advised. I don't know if whatever he's been, he's been presented, he needs to go back to his drawing board and think again. He needs to remember why he is here. He needs to remember who brought him this far. He needs to remember if it was a German Shepherd dog, KK dog, or all kind of dog in the way you can call it in Liberia. He needs to remember that he was brought to power by the very Liberians he is somehow referring to as dogs, even though his people are there trying to defend and discussing literature. If this were in the case of George, well, I would like to bring him in this a little bit. We're now going to sleep in this country. I can tell you clearly. They're going to spin this. They're going to turn this as though, a crime has been committed and maybe it is a murder, it is treason, or, whatever it is going to be. So it is not okay. And this is not to say, because this is Freedom FM, we just say the thing we want to say. It is up to you. We all know politics for what we're saying. You should be telling Mr. President to be very careful in his speech. You should be telling Mr. President to choose his words carefully when he is speaking to Liberians, because a lot is already happening in this country. People are already going through a lot. Liberians and diaspora are already complaining about maybe their properties being broken down by people who are claiming lands from one community to another. So you should advise the president to speak with love, with care, with compassion. Because if the people who are telling you or trying to remind you of the things you have promised them to fulfill, and you consider this as annoyance, you consider this as people who are distracting you to some extent, so you want to use a court to refer to them or refer to Liberians as a distraction, it means you're not moving forward, because it is not possible to have your government to run without having people to checkmate you, without having people to bring your government's feet to the fire. If that is the case, it means we're not enjoying democracy. It means we're just here. We're back in the dark days where you have one person as a dictator. The person just says, what they want to say, and everybody's going to say yes. If it is about a no, everybody's going to say no. That's not why we're here. Today is April 22nd, and you know the history about April 22nd. You know what happened back in the day. But because we have crossed over, we have graduated from that point today, we can sit here and say what we want to say, especially we can sit here and cover the things that are hidden. So Mr. President should be able to understand that Liberians are going through it like hell. So do not just sit there and just talk to them anyhow, because you have your people to defend it. Liberians are still having issues at the border, 100%. And then you have Liberians who are paying attention to what's happening up Capitol. Liberians are also still here talking about the rule of law being disrespected. So if we telling you, Papa, anything you're doing with the law, then you say we're annoying you, so we're distracting you, so it means you use all the quotations. We'll still talk about it and happening. So at the end of the day, Oliver, I think that was not a responsible, way to actually speak to Liberians. Yeah, I know the people who consider themselves the intellectual class, they're going to continue to be in defense of this because they consider themselves the elites of this country. But whatever you're saying, how you can say you're fitty-wetting?
Photogenic?
Yeah, it is. We don't care about that. But at the end of the day, I think Mr. President should remember where he is from. Today he is in private jet. Every other week he's traveling from Liberia to Ghana to Nigeria to Kosovo with the memorandum of understanding here and there, strengthening bilateral relations, between Liberia and other international, partners and different countries as well. He should remember where he's from because 6 years ago or a couple of years ago, when Joseph Boakai was not president yet, when he was just former vice president, you know his story, where he used to be. So he was not all around this place trying to talk about literature, figurative expression or idioms. At that time, we didn't know about all the things. Nobody was interpreting, because he was in Lekono and trying to get it going on, looking for an eco to land. Right now, the eco is not even landing. He has the headquarters of the eco. That's why he is also constructing a very huge building around here. Everyone say that the foundation, warehouse and all that. But it sounds funny, but just stop treating Liberian people like that. Ubeki, Liberians may be patient. Liberians may be, compassionate. Liberians may be able to adjust to things that happen every day. It doesn't mean they're fools. It doesn't mean they're tools to be used. No, don't do that to them. When they get ready and they're fed up, you know exactly how they're going to express their frustration. And it's going to go back to, the ballot and all that. But I guess, yeah, we're here, Oliver.
Okay, Jerome, quickly, they will go open up the line for our diaspora Liberians. So they want them to call because, the party people say, I didn't want President Boakai or causing it or not all. So even at that, our argument is,
Why should it be directed to anybody in the first place?
You know what they call shameless? I told you the other day, President Weah gave Boakai a poison food, and he will eat that food. He's not running away from the presidency. Oh, then he causing nursing people here that he able to build Liberia. Young children will not go to school, will not go sell. They were not happy. 100 days, all the street, the road will be paid for. Boakai is jammed. Boakai has failed the country. And this is the only president in the whole world that is angry. And so every time he comes out, he has to insult the ordinary people or people in the diaspora. Yeah, but it's not going to stop, what are people defend? They say, oh, that parable, oh, that this, oh, that. Everything has meaning. When the president crosses a line and start to call the ordinary people dog or dogs, or even the Liberians that are in the diaspora, even the musical industry in this country, health, hospitals, school fees. These people are the real foundation of the kind of mess that Boakai has created in our country. They see where the man misused his life after 12 years. He's destroying our country. And when we say these things, his, unprepared to support us, they will come in defense. But it's good for me. You all continue to defend him. A mother who defends a child every time he does wrong, you are creating a deep hole for that child. So you all keep defending. Look, this government in less than 3 years has failed massively. Boakai has traveled more than any president in this country in less than 3 years. All we see is bilateral relationship from Kosovo to America. From America, the other day they said they were building another factory in Grand Bassa. Today, that fiasco. And let me tell you, the same law that brought Boakai into the presidency, that same law will live on him and take him from there. You can be rude. Yeah, the man is very rude. You can be arrogant.
Jerome.
There are some things, princess, when princess speak, nobody get down for princess. The only thing people say, oh, princess, are you the one who can sit on the radio? Don't be talking to that. I know. But when the president is rude to the country or to the people, yesterday you finished stuffing the people money, today the dogs. When you are wearing the BB beshi, then when you are calling cold suit. Princess, wait, let me speak. And
you know what? Don't go ahead. I say your words. You don't get that,
please.
I sent no photo. The man used to wear people who donated coat suit to him, oversized coat suit. The man's shoe used to be like there are somebody that that never worked before, Princess.
Wearing his little Kango nowadays with branded suit.
Look, God hates ungrateful heart. Anybody that do something for you, you should be able to appreciate those people. But we get one man who feel that he has arrived. And trust me, in this country, Princess, all over, you can be president, you can be military man, you can be whosoever. Anybody who is elected by the people and by the constitution of this country, but fail to respect the constitution of the people, I will have no regard for you. And I stand by that any day. As far as I'm concerned, nobody can do me anything as long as I live on this earth. So we'll go to the telephone line, but we should have a president that will respect the country and the people. Bwaka is confused. He cannot do anything for our country. So he's angry. He's backing. But trust me, as long as we live, like yesterday I said, we do not have people who have guns. Like Bwaka there, the new people who have guns, they went and formed local defense force to kill our people. We will use the modern day trumpet to speak. We will use the microphone, and it will pain them, and will continue to be tough customers in their flesh. Thank you.
And just one thing before we go to the phone lines, I know Oliver has something to say.
We're going to the lines.
When something is said, okay, or when the court is courted, everyone will have their own interpretation. And when you have almost everybody interpreting one court the same way, just know say we're going across already.
Yeah.
So don't waste your time to talk about, you guys. Somebody on internet say you're not you guys did not do idiomatic expressions.
Forget about the people. They are ashamed. They are ashamed.
You're not do exactly.
Imagine
So
put those
it's
people, put them
crazy.
in the opposition.
So-
Just put them in the opposition. How they going to respond
So
to
the
this?
person who say we did not do idiomatic expression or what
In
kind of thing in school,
Yeah, it's crazy.
ask them to go to their parents to the house.
Yeah, go see that kind
And
of
say they don't and not give me food today.
No,
But
so no,
No, it's simple. Just go in your house and you say you so sophisticated that you have learned. Just go in your house today and say, when they female door and they made door. You're not giving me food today. When they actually say, oh, are they trying to say something?
so maybe that could be direct. The point is let them go to the house. Let them go to the house and say, for example, you see what President Bwaka used it?
Yeah.
I go there and say, look, he was.
You will never reach a destination if you stop and throw stones at every dog that barks.
So let them go to the house and say, as a child, you would never be happy if you keep listening to any dog that will advance you
In a home.
in a home. You know what I'm saying? Let them go to the parents and stay in front of the parents and say, as a child, you would never listen if you listen to any old dog that will say they're advancing you. And see what that group of people who is their father or whatever we do to
Hell
them.
will break
The
loose.
thing is, the old man is just a classical example of a former poor, humble man. That poverty was making the papi humble.
Of course.
Everybody knows the papi is humble, he's respectful.
If you want to
he
know how
trained,
humble a person
and this and that.
is, give that person power.
Small
give that
money
person
enter the
money.
papi pocket. The first thing you're voting is the diaspora. The thing here in America is like, out there, Donald Trump. He said that thing. I look, I said, what? These people who can you go for me?
Yeah.
And they interpreted that as the man saying, get back to your country and invest because there's nowhere
They
to come.
alone will keep justifying. It's almost like you not people say your child not rule. Your child is strict, your child is disciplined. Then your child come from school, your child wait in front of a man cousin.
But Oliver,
Out of shame, you'll be there over. Like he freely hearing it from my child like this. You will need to finish. You know, you really defending that bull crap until they get a chance of beach. Isn't it what happened to the
I don't
man?
know why they have yet to believe that as a human being, you have to make mistake. I don't know what kind of group of people that are everything they will do will be right.
It's not
Even
even
if they
possible.
know that this thing they may say or this thing the president doing, it is wrong. For them to say, oh, the president, they will still come in defense.
So Joe
No,
Bugger
it's impossible.
supporters are saying he was not talking to Liberians who are living in Liberia. You're talking to Liberians who,
It's Polly, what is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
better you tell the oil.
There are some things you can't defend.
so,
Oliver,
we play a voice when we finish.
yeah.
Then we go to the lines and hear from the diaspora Liberians. Go ahead, quickly.
There are some things you can't defend.
Obviously.
Even you won't defend it. It's like you stole somebody, you defend somebody. The person tell you to code, and the person say, "Oh, nothing. What you're talking? I don't want to do." You that are defending the person now. You can defend.
Okay.
You want to, but you can make it.
So yeah, here's what he said about diaspora Liberians and their criticism. Here is it. Here is it. Here is it. Please respect yourself. Please respect yourself. Let's play the papi. Let's play what the papi said. Yeah, but we're trying to play it so that we can open up the lines. But please, the diaspora Liberians are going to be prioritized.
People, but don't mind them. We hear a lot of criticism from people, but don't mind them. They don't live here. We live.
Okay, we hear a lot of criticism from people, but don't mind them. Don't mind those Liberian boy in America, even though they can send their money here through SendWave and mobile money, different thing. But don't mind them. That the president talking man with wisdom. Imagine if I never have wisdom.
45 years.
No.
But
This is a man with wisdom. 45 years of governmental experience.
The man,
So imagine if he didn't have wisdom and no 45 years of government experience. Man, Prophet Key gonna be better.
imagine Prophet
people, but don't.
Listen to him.
We hear a lot of criticism from people, but don't mind them. They don't live here. We live here. We know what we want for our people.
Okay. They don't live here. We live here. They don't live here, but their money,
They contribute.
but their mobile money living here. They don't live here, Mr. President,
their businesses.
but their same way live here. They don't live here, but their RRA transfer living here. So what kind of argument are you putting?
They don't live here, but their money in your
They
stomach.
have their homes here. They
Yeah.
have their businesses here.
Their ego was learning to your house.
You are eating their money.
Your home where you and your homo use to take money and put a pack in your yard.
If I have business,
Your homo use a sack car and water to the security in the yard. That same way money kept you. Same way, stand on with us when Henry Costa got to beg all over America to find money for you.
Okay.
But look at the thing we're saying.
Like, bro, really, she's-
No, let it go here. Somebody can say like bro, real pago. Listen to this.
We hear a lot of criticism from people, but don't mind them. They don't live here. We live here. We know what we want for our people. When you are walking a long distance and you have a lot of dogs barking at you, if you stop patrol route at each dog, you will not reach.
Okay. So after you finish saying the people say they don't live here, like he living here, so they don't know what they want. And he say
You notice something?
well,
Yeah, the man first pronunciation of the how the man pronounce the dog.
the dog, he
I
must be
emphasize,
real,
yeah.
real angry,
Hey,
real angry.
yeah.
When you walking a long distance, you're
When the man,
dog.
yeah, when the
Yeah,
man
dog.
reach to the door, see.
You know that probably real will cost dog.
Yeah,
Man, the
rule president.
yeah.
Know what we want for our people.
Uh-huh.
When you are walking a long distance and you have a lot of dogs barking at you, if you
You have a lot of dogs.
And the only time
Yeah.
Patrick can go up.
You have a lot of dogs. Imagine, oh, Papa, fighting to cost people. You have a lot of dogs. These dogs pay your fees. These dogs gave you money to go to EIW hospital when you fell off during the campaign. These dogs going to be that money. They were helping you. You don't have flat cash on them. They were buying it.
Jeff, I never go to
I see why the man money disappear for 12 years. Rule.
No, I mean, beyond that, he's ungrateful. He's ungrateful. You can be that ungrateful to the people. That's ingratitude. Because you're president, huh?
Yeah, you know, you have
stop
a right.
patrol route at each dog, you will not reach. You are walking a
I
long
don't want
distance
them.
and you have a lot of dogs barking at you. Walking a long distance and you have a lot of dogs barking at you. If you stop patrol route at each dog, you will not reach. Walking a long distance and you have a lot of dogs barking at you.
You have a lot of dogs barking at you. Oh yes, the Baptist deacon. If I in a church, if I can never hold the communion, you could never hold the communion plate and they say they give me communion for inside. If I in the Baptist, in the Ever Baptist church, it can't happen. You hold the communion, I'll pass. And tell the Reverend, say, Reverend, you yourself will give me communion for that other plate. Yes. Can you imagine a deacon calling people dog?
Man,
Well, let's take the break to be right back. Then we take calls specifically from diaspora Liberians.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stoppers Liberia, the bringing safety to your door, your communities, plus 231 86 500 104. Plus 231 86 500 104. Plus 231 86 500 104. The international number for those of you Liberians on the international line. Let's talk to the first person. Yeah, you are a diaspora Liberian criticizing the government. The president was referring to you people as Glewi. Let's hear you. What's your name?
Yes, Oliver, this is Jerry Lee here. How you doing?
We're good.
And what's the other fellow name? I can't figure out his name.
Jerome Roosevelt. Jerome Roosevelt.
All right, I'll just go in here, artificial intelligence. So Oliver, I listened to you tell the story. It's sad because Boka is accomplishing his aim because he want to create division among us. I hear you and the team saying that the people are seeing is Boka were talking to us in the diaspora, and that's why he won. So that's division right there. This is a man who came to power on the platform of I'm a uniter. I want to bring everybody together. I think what Boka has demonstrated, Oliver, is he made a lot of promises to the Liberian people, and after 2 years, he is not able to deliver anything. So in my own description of him, Boka is just a hopeless loser who is frustrated from his own failure. Things that he promised that he was going to deliver, up to today, he cannot deliver those things. And what does he do? He is the doorman that is barking, like Alexa said. Liberians are entitled to their rights to ask questions. So everything people are doing, they are holding him accountable, but he doesn't want to accept that. Now, he just made that statement and he come to the United States here. So is he coming out to meet the dogs? How is he going to manage himself here?
Yes. Yeah.
And lastly,
and I wish the dogs could go there and back at him.
Oh yeah, and I'm hoping that because he going to the West Coast don't have too many tough Liberians, but he coming on the East Coast where we are, and you and Alexa was here. This area is a very, very tough territory for him. I don't think he will come here. I doubt it, but he does. That question will be posed to him. But lastly, what you said about every Liberian in the country, we work hard here. I heard you talking about the system we got.
Your alarm user give me a hard time. Who did you
So let me just tell the story quickly so I can leave kind of up. The alarm system is, let's say if you to wake up at 6 o'clock, you set the alarm for 5:55. So it wake you up at 5 and then you open your eyes. Then you go back again. Then by 6 o'clock when you hit the second time, you say, oh, I think I'm getting ready now. And when you get up, especially when you get kids, you have to get the kids ready. You have to go drop them off. You have to come back. You have to go to work. And in the midst of that, we send money to Liberia all the time. So for Mr. Boka to just look at that and just downplay everything we did, I think the woman need to retire because here the people will call him a grumpy old man. He's very grumpy right now. Nothing he take for seriousness, nothing he take as a way of criticism. And the job is too big for him. We have spent 6 years taking criticism from every part of the world where Liberians live. But just on 2 years, the woman is getting very grumpy right now.
Yeah,
I'll listen to other people.
Thank you very much. Randy Dapo from the East Coast. Let's go and talk to this other person quickly. Go ahead. 1 minute. Let's hear you. How you doing?
Hey, okay, how you doing?
Quickly, let's hear you. Diaspora Liberians are calling. As the Baga say, all you are going.
Yes, okay. Dog don't bark for nothing. Dog bark at criminals. Dog bark at people who got poo on them. Dog bark at people who provide insecurity. Dog are good security. They are sensitive. They are well trained. So dog don't get back. But because Baka got poo and he is a criminal, that's the reason why the dogs are barking. To call the attention of the bad people, to say there's somebody here who have felt a goat with salt and come to sell it. That's what the dogs are barking for. So dog don't back for nothing.
Even sometimes when you get any wheat, when dogs see wheat,
yes,
dog and back.
Your appearance. There's no way a dog back at somebody for nothing. Either that dog is calling the attention of the people when you are strange in the community, more especially when he said group of dogs. So when you see group of dogs, not just a single dog, group of dogs, both and start running behind you, it means you got something on you that is providing insecurity.
Okay, thank you.
So Baka is a criminal. Brother got people on him. That's the reason why the dogs are backing. And we will not get tired backing.
Thank you.
We are backing because he's a criminal and he got people on him.
We leave you right there. We leave you, Musa Brown. Let's talk to this person. Hello, how are you? How you doing? Where you join us from?
Yeah, good afternoon, good evening. My name is William Somowulu, and I'm from Staten Island, New York, on the heart of KOK Alexander Ajerum.
Go ahead from New York.
Yeah, KOK, you said it all. I mean, in this country, we work so hard. Can you imagine? I do 24-hour shift. I don't even go to my house. When I go to my house, I have to take shower. I'll jump outside, driving, eating behind the steering. Sometimes when when the traffic light even call you go 1 minute you start sleeping behind the steering there. You know, you said, oh, we're so high in the country. Then Joseph Broker will say, don't mind it and not live here. But 2029, you can get all the content with. Thank you for the show. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you very much from Staten Island, New York. Let's go and talk to the other person. Where you join us from? A diaspora Liberian. Papa say you guys like play week. Go ahead.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. This is Mohammed Kamara call from United Arab Emirates.
You're calling us from Dubai, the UAE. Let's hear you.
Yeah, you know, Mr. Baka right to say we are dogs. But he's the most dogs. He, his children, and his wife, they are the real dogs. Because we dogs he was living by us. He was living by us. He was living by Beko. A common Beko. Mr. Baka was Beko. So today, he arrived where he wanted to go. 12 years as sitting by president. He could not even see himself to hospital. 12 years as sitting by president, he left. As vice president, I was better than him. If he was not president, we are never now the name Baka is not existing. If our president had then, if Joseph Baka said were to die, I can't stay there because he was not my mate. I want to say Jawatila there because I hear Jawatila was equal as the same vice president. I cannot explain enough. Baka funeral. Baka is nothing. That old man is rude. Baka rude. I have not seen no old man rude equal to Mr. Baka. He's rude. So you're right to say
that because the president referred to diaspora Liberians, as backing dogs, or why you're very.
No, we're not there. He's right. We're not there. Like he's right. Like right to call any name. Like he's right. But we do like our right to call to refer to him as a dog.
We'll leave you right here. We'll leave you, my brother. Let's go and talk to more diaspora Liberians. Let's go and talk to more diaspora Liberians. Let's say hello. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you?
Hey, how are you doing? This is GT Tubawayo calling from Canada.
Canada.
And you guys on and Alexis. Yeah, thank you for today's topic. You know, we get here what President Baka said. President Baka compared Liberians to dog barking. And basically, the president said the leader should ignore them and keep moving. So let me ask a simple question. When citizens speak, they are making noise today. They are just barking and calling citizens, say, oh, they're barking and making noise. Or maybe the people with real concern is not thinking about it. Maybe they're barking because something happening but he's not going to go look on it. He's not going to go check on it. You see, everybody knows that President Buhari is a poor leader. He doesn't understand leadership. That's why people themselves did not support him. And a lot of people are sorry for them. But we must say this. Our generation is not war our generation. But this young generation, one of the greatest mistakes they ever did to make President Obama president is very ungrateful.
Thank you.
This is not the first time.
We leave you right there. Thank you very much. From Canada, let's see. We have other diaspora Liberians who are offended by President Bwaka's quote-unquote idiomatic expression, calling them dogs. This person, hello, how are you? How you doing?
I'm back here, okay. How are you?
We're great. Alexa here, Jerome Roosevelt here. Where do you join us from? What's your name?
My name is Victor Moluba. I'm calling you from New Jersey.
New Jersey. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
The old people got a Bible, okay. They say that when when they start roasting bird in the village, chicken get high. Chicken get high. When Prince Johnson started to support the Unity Party, when Prince Johnson came up and said, why Joseph Boga called the former President George, we are small ball, don't do those things by taking Joseph Boga to the hospital. Joseph Boga collected a phone, now Prince Johnson, on the Prince Johnson passed away. When Prophet Key insulted his mother, he got vexed until today, Prophet Key is in jail. When his name said Yeke Koruba, when Yeke Koruba got vexed and riot, they call Yeke Koruba crazy man. After Yeke Koruba got through running their election and he became president, they consider Yeke Koruba to be a crazy man. You know what I'm really laughing at? You know who is very angry? Okay, asking us why we getting vexed. A little thing that the president said, calling us daughter, we getting vexed. For me, I'm not angry. The main person that is angry is that Stanton Waterspoon. That direct talk going to Stanton Waterspoon. That's the reason why Stanton was very furious on his show. Yes, he knows who that talk is going to. He's not going to me because I know I did not support Joseph Boga, so it's not going to me. But also, I came to do it. I do my hustle. But it is some of the prophecy that men of God came up, the calamity. Those that put their head in the cross, they're getting a reward. And they will get a reward.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We leave you right there. Let's talk to the other person. Hello, go ahead. 1 minute. How are you?
Hey, I'm Rich. I'm calling from Boston, the USA.
USA, Boston. Let's hear you.
Yeah. You know what? I won't get mad when Boga calling us dogs. Because if you knew the importance of dogs in the United States, you won't make that statement. But I would call it a donkey. Go and check for another name of a donkey in the dictionary. That's what I would say. It's a donkey, a dirty donkey.
From Boston, the US. Let's see. Do we have other Liberians in the diaspora who are angry? Do we have other Liberians in the diaspora who are angry? I'm looking for all the angry Liberians in the diaspora who President Boga called play weak, for criticizing his government. Plus 231-86500-104. Plus 231-86500-104 is the number for the international callers. Plus 231-86500-104. Plus 231-86500-104 are the numbers to join the conversation. These people send wave every day. They send Western Union, they send this and that. Let's see Liberians who living in Liberia. What do they have to say? Okay, before we go there, let's talk to this person on the line. Go ahead, sir. Let's hear you. How are you?
Hello, how do you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Good evening at your end.
Good evening, Chief.
I think if how you say Mr. Boga is angry, I don't know who he's angry with. For me, I know one person he's angry with. And the person is George Weah, who saved his life to be where he is today. But those other persons he get angry with because it was the people in America supported his campaign, supported him throughout before the campaign. So I will get angry with him. But everybody
and Joseph Boga, that should be George Weah, who announced the presidency before next week. I think that's George Weah. Thank you very much because George Weah saved his life. So he angry with George Weah. What George Weah had to save his life. If it had a picture when Joseph Boga arrived here, that was in November, the end of November. Along with his wife, when they was to the bus stop for someone to pick it up, put a picture on Facebook and see how he was looking and compare him November 2023 to this present hour. Thank you very much. Joseph Boga is not a diplomat. He's not a leader. He's not a leader. Thank you. Have a blessed Wednesday.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Pastor Saturday. Let's leave you and talk to 3 persons from Liberia. This person, go ahead. 1 minute. How are you?
Okay, what's up, man? How you doing, okay?
We're great. Quickly.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay.
Yeah, this is the voice of Double Hunter. I just before, man. I was Zimbabwe.
Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. I mean, for me, I agree at door, but me, I demonstrate door, and I think it's door, yeah? But that's definitely what I do. I think it's door, but me,
We'll leave you right there. Let's talk to the other person. Hello, how are you?
hello, okay. How are you?
We're great. Quickly.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying that. This is what I was talking about. But this is what I was running us. Can you imagine your past president for 12 years? They want to make it 13. You glad that you don't have money. You could actually manage his family. Someone got to save it to go to hospital. Today, you don't want to get money. Where can go back from? Where $300 too. And go like when people go. The most of them are because you were living on income from other people. You were living on income from other people. Then you say that you call us, but the most of them are us.
Okay, we'll leave you right there. Let's talk to the other person. Hello, how are you?
Hey, Kyo, how are you, Mr. Cooper?
Go ahead, Mr. Cooper.
Okay, for me, I got different view to what you guys are saying. I think the president is right. The president is 100% right. Understand, I'm not a problem that come to this country came from America. Do you know when Roosevelt did the book in the TV quote? Those people were in America. All the way to us, we are in a very hard best. Those very people in America do everything to undermine. So the public understand what they're up to. He knows that. You remember when Brother said with the cabinet, you don't remember food. You remember that in his cabinet?
Yep.
You remember food. So he's giving it right back to them. That's the Bible, you're right.
Okay, thank you. Let's leave you and go back to the diaspora and talk to this person. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
Oh, hi. My name is JC, calling from
Alaska.
For me, by the president calling us dogs. For me, I think because in this country, dog is one of the most sensitive animals. That's why we use dog for investigation. So I think with the dog, we accept it, and he's a cat, he's a monkey, and he has no sense of direction, just leading the country in the wrong direction. That's why I get a stay.
Okay, we'll leave you right there. As per Liberians are talking, we do not have any intention to sanction their view. This person, 1 minute, how are you? How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you also, my brother.
Quickly.
Let me say hello to say last time in Roosevelt. The official spokesperson for the Liberian Civil Rights Movement are joining from Taiwan.
We'll take 2 more after you, then we go to the cabinet issue. Go ahead.
Thank you. Roosevelt said President Boga is frustrated. Why? President Boga said he will take the jury from all the streets. And today it's not happening. Why? President Boga said if we don't tackle it, we're going to get better life. Today he took them on the street and they're not making no money. All time, do you know that we're not getting room? That Lagos American people, even my LC and my DFTV bill, they both paying it. So that thing is talking. You know, yeah, you want to get funny people, then you say, I got before you call it me. So I don't know me, I don't know looking. Because they make it telling for the people learn. Like more than a guy here, who's up there? For 4 years. What the man did? They make them all around. 4 years, you best in common time. For your life, look better. What happened to you? You frustrated, you get it back? No, man, I don't know.
Thank you.
Thank you. We leave you right there. Let's talk to this person. Man City, go ahead. 1 minute.
I think okay.
We-
I'm enjoy the video. I don't.
Yeah,
I pay for it.
I understand it. I understand it.
And that guy is here. So I don't know. Alexa, let me say this, Maka. No, the doctor is talking about the new hand stake in this country. That like the former Senate in your yard today, is coming in your yard. When you're calling the phone, it's depending on nephew. That phone is sitting today, right in your compound. And the thing that other getting it from the put it there, and the money put it there. All the money in the whole land of PNC, what kind of MC you're working with in this country. For 75 years, talk about you with experience. All the money, why you investing? All the money, they want you to invest in your food, and never mind all that. But all the money, why you investing? You invest one player for her. Who was busted, they got 50 baskets. So they get things in the country. They got property in the country. And they were sending money to put this food on the table. That's the one. So you not get shit on your face, proud down your face for cow. You get shit. And they work for you. When you pay your gift, this with the fact that you're American, you are telling us that you are starting to a party, putting money in the basket. And you are ready to be on. You forgot so soon. You can't forget it, so make it back again. The food is there to you, the solar cost for you. And that's why we solar cost for you, people like you. You are saying you are selling all you. They just want to take your photo. I think what they say is that they take the photo. They get invested in their photo, Mr. Blanca. What are you doing? But they getting one, getting 200 things in the blood a day. So anywhere around you, when you go out, say to us. The first thing you have to do, one thing over you have. In a program you have. As a person doesn't have to clear today. So he tells them, we just taking this photo. Just keep on, Mr. Blanca.
Okay.
Keep on, we have done what we tell you today. Now, we'll show you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We leave you. We talk to the last two diaspora Liberians. This person, hello, how are you? How you doing?
Okay, how are you?
We're good.
Let me just say something real quick. And President Baga, there'll be no goals open to come to Minneapolis. If you come to Minneapolis, you'll go to the Chicago.
Oh, no. No, we beg you. I beg you, Chief. We leave you right there. Let's talk to the person. Hello, how are you? How you doing? Quickly, no time. Let's hear you.
Thank you so much for the show, and thank you for everything that you guys doing for our country. You know, you have the right to come to Pastor or to meet all. And it's good to be your door. And the reason why we don't have other feelings. Anything that we see, we don't like it, we tell you it. So you're 100% right. But I don't blame you. Blame our people that voted to power. But we operate for long life for 2020 to come. Thank you for having me.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Joe Nyoma Boyka. The last person. Go ahead quickly. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I do.
No time.
I'm saying for the one. You okay? That's the name Baga me. We are referring to you. You never voted for Baga. Baga referring to those that voted for him, including water for him. They said, come back. You know, voted for Baga. Those that voted for Baga, that didn't want Baga talking to. And 2029, the bill was back. 2029, the bill was back. They were paying. He talking to him. Okay, he talking to George Weah. Those that voted for Baga. That is who Baga talking to. Order school number 1. They don't call about number 2. I'm not going there. They don't want to put up with it. They don't want to make them to feel okay. Don't worry about that. I won't come on anymore. I don't worry about it. They put up with them Baga. They don't want to talk to it. Including cartoons.
Okay. Thank you. We leave you right there. Yes, and that's it. We ain't gonna take additional calls on the matter. There is a topic currently trending in the country. We'll engage the conversation and find time to discuss it on tomorrow. Alexa, Jerome, Rejekun, and you guys have agreed to add 16 more. Is it 16? Yep. Should be. Yeah, 16 new seats.
Okay.
Yeah, they've agreed to add 16 new seats to the House of Representatives. Jerome. What are you? What's your own intake on it?
Yeah, like you said, I think
We're just starting the conversation.
Yeah, we just and that's the same thing we continue to say on this radio every time we come here all over. Our country is in a mess. We have a government group of people who do not concentrate on the needed, but always focusing on things that the Liberian people do not need. Uh, Sometimes I wonder, and I was say this yesterday. I said it. Today I'm going to say it. President Ellen Johnson said it. Thank you for trying. She tried every possible best and was echoing this not to give our country to somebody she understands, she knows well. But Roosevelt Johnson said something before the April 6th war. He said when the rotten chicken air bust, everybody will smell it. So these are things that are happening in our country. The executive mansion controlled by Joseph Walker, he has made our country to be in a very deplorable condition for the first time in history. And he has a couple of lieutenants who have been led by Richard Kuhn, damaging our country from Capitol Hill every day. When the president is not violating the laws of the country, the speaker will be violating the law of the country. What is the significance of a small country like Liberia? Small country. We are not even many. But all these people will be looking for things that are, things that are not essential to our country. But anyway, when you give group of people power, especially a bunch of gangsters, that's what you get. So, Princess, go ahead.
So as you're saying, we're just going to start this today, and as the week is going to, continue to progress, we'll specifically talk about it tomorrow or next week. But I think Liberia doesn't need a new batch of mass choir. No, we don't. The ones we have, some of them are very irresponsible and dishonorable. So we don't need to even have additional seats. What we should be discussing right now is probably maybe just closing out that entire House of Representatives, and we just focus maybe on the Senate for now. And if all doesn't go well, we'll move forward and we'll forget about these people because they're not doing us well. They are to be able to, at least provide solutions, especially when it comes to taking into consideration their responsibilities as lawmakers. They've forgotten their responsibilities. They've become, a sub branch of the executive, and they're not in the interest of the people who continue to vote them in power. So we don't need that. We don't need that at all. Maybe we should even be discussing again to reduce the number of people going to the House of Legislature because a lot of them, from the speaker all the way down, so Kubacho. So we're not ready for that. We'll talk about it simply when we'll get back here.
Okay, so and I like the submission Alexa had. 73 lawmakers at the House of Representatives. If you give me a chance, we would dissolve the whole House of Representatives. Enough for all to have our democracy model after America or other places. You give me a chance, we just get 2 senators for each county, and that's all. 2 senators for each county, with 30 of them, we could not need them Senate president. The president can find one office in mansion and put the vice president there, and the head of the Senate will become the speaker. We just move that whole protect something from there. The speaker finish. After Harris says yeah, we'll go to where we elect 15 new, senators. That's all. After Harris says yeah, we'll go elect 15 new senators because it just doesn't make sense that Richard Kuhn will be adding additional 16 plus counties and 16 plus districts, to what we already have. What are they doing down there? At the Senate chamber, you can listen to Senate in the Senate. And that's why in the Senate, you can see the senators pushing logic. The House of Representatives, no disrespect to our colleagues in the House of Representatives, to our friends there, but majority of the conversation in the House of Representatives, that's challenge. Just a veto crop. Oh no, baga can play no. Never That's how misguided the conversation can be here in the House of Representatives. Just cheering. Just a motor women parking to the intersection in the morning waiting for passenger.
Oh, I say that Kubacho.
Everybody just like Kubacho market.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't make sense. Why are you adding additional to bring different group of people who will be wearing yellow t-shirt to go celebrate machine? What they talk from Aragos? Do you know that they talk from the machine from Aragos?
Another conversation for another day.
Another conversation another day. To get lawmakers who will go to the port and go celebrate yellow machine that got mud in the team. You are a lawmaker. The executive branch of government told you say they are importing brand new yellow machines. You took your step to the port in yellow t-shirt, yellow tracksuit. The machine when they say brand new instead of getting plastic on it, the machine chain got mud on it. What does that say to you? It means the tire got mud on it. It means somebody. Thank you. So they got red dead in the sea or red dead in the ship. Can you imagine? You are a lawmaker. You went there to welcome brand new yellow machine to the country, and you saw the yellow machine with red mud on the tire, red mud in the chain. You know the chain where the other machine where they can ride on chain, mud all in it. Nothing were able to tell them say these machines they were using in another country that second-hand machine they can't get. And government policy is government can buy used car. Government can buy used car. Did you see any senator go to that place to go take a picture of Joe Biden? Did you see it, Alexa? No. No, we didn't see any senator go take a picture in yellow t-shirt.
People are very irresponsible.
Although not all the representatives went there, I got to give it up to some other lawmakers, some other representatives who did not go there. But
the majority.
The President Washington, Richard Kuhn is leading at that place.
Yeah, Mass Choir.
The Mass Choir, like people go send additional 15, 16 more lawmakers at the House of Representatives. If that's the only way to create a job for Liberian people, let it stay. Because it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Where would the extra money come from? To run their offices, 16 extra lawmakers, so that's 16 times 16. Each of them will get 16 staff. Then we'll have to buy 16 vehicles every 3 years for each of them.
These people are heartless.
We'll be buying 30 vehicles for the 16. We'll be buying 32 vehicles for the 16 of them.
Very heartless people.
Every 6 years.
So how are you going to increase
Very
salary of
heartless.
civil servants?
How will you increase salary?
We should be discussing
So-
creating new opportunities for ordinary Liberians.
No, Richard Kuhn is you know why they pass that law? You know why they pass that? That's just selfishness.
Some of them already know they're going to lose 2029.
And because they know the district, they come from the district big.
Yeah.
So they say, okay, let's push it in. I didn't want to give you one district in my country, that district will fall to where up already.
Where am I from?
So when we
You know,
divide it, the people who came second to me in the last election, I thought you say, oh, see you came second in the last election.
go on the other
Go
side.
on outside are sticking here.
You remind me about 2011
Mhm.
when Sir Joseph came into the country. He wanted to contest, but then Tanapoli was, the hard cake in the country.
Mhm.
But then this demarcation brought him into politics in the New Georgia and Bannersville area. That's
No.
how district voting came about. And so he went on the CDC ticket.
District 13. So
District 13, yeah.
Tanapoli stay in the Bannerville
He
area,
just-
and,
yeah.
and he
stayed, yeah.
came to the New Georgia area.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing the guys want to
Yeah,
do. But this is selfish. It's not going to help the country. Tomorrow we'll expand on it. We got carried away because of the uncivilized utterances of the president. I mean that was very raw.
I think
You know,
instead of using the accelerator to move forward,
Mhm.
I think we using the reverse.
The reverse gear.
Yeah, I think we're moving. We're going. I mean, that's how it is, Princess. Because you have to be moving forward. You talk about salary of civil servant. How can you increase the salary when you're putting more people on board?
Tomorrow we're going to have that conversation. But until we reach here tomorrow, until we resume on tomorrow, the Liberians in the diaspora will have to be very, very, very intentional about this. For the president to look at you and culture that way, I mean, it should go beyond calling on the telephone. He will be coming to America in September to address the United Nations. We need dogs barking in New York. We need Liberians printing T-shirts with dogs on it. and informing the American people and the world over that the man who come in to speak to y'all, as the president, was able to dehumanize Liberian citizens. That message should go across. So y'all better start putting teachers in America and all other places in Europe to assemble at the UN General Assembly. Let a friend know that he can call his citizens dogs. If you are a human being, you call those who you are leading dogs. Human being can lead dogs. Also, a dog president. No, a question.
The last time I said Kwaga can be saying different things and he be doing different things. And I seen Kwaga say he can listen to radio because the citizen can be causing. Now who causing today?
So how you might know some people backing? How you might know people backing?
The man can be different.
So the point is, go to the General Assembly in September. Y'all take t-shirts. Y'all got some of your daughter. You get the daughter into Capitol Hill. Thank God Gregor Coleman get authority in New York. Gregor Coleman got no authority in New York. He not get authority in New York. He's not in charge of the police there. He will not do nothing to you. Take your dogs. If Joe Biden will be talking to the UN General Assembly, then you'll be addressing the nation. Also, the Assembly Hall, door them will just be backing. Woo, 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 woo. Or you can carry physical door. You download the door backing, audio from YouTube, and you put it on your Bluetooth speaker. And everybody must get on Bluetooth with it. So you have your Bluetooth player connected to your phone, and you must get door backing on your phone. So everywhere doors should be backing. When the other citizens who can be around the hall, right? Citizens from Kenya, citizens from other places. But what happened is our president said we are dogs. I want backing. Let the world know that this 49-year-old president is referring to his citizens as dogs. Let the whole world know that this Baptist deacon has resorted to insulting people. If you don't do it, they will not trust you. Then you're happy to be dogs, which I know you guys are not happy. You guys show to the president. Yeah, if you look at him, how you call your citizens dogs?
How can you refer to your citizen
as dogs?
What were you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, maybe one woman will say, "Hey, Mr. President, are you a dog?" He said, "No, I'm not a dog." He said, Why did you have to refer to your citizens as dogs?
A lot of people will
I was just happy. You imagine it was no, Mr. President. That was not a good thing. He said, "Yeah, but what do I do now?" He said, "Right now, outside, all going outside the plane noise. Yeah, dog just backing over. You guys are not backing the dog over. You guys got to embarrass him with the dog backing sound. Embarrassing. He has to be embarrassed. This old man should be told that the next time you will not refer to the Liberian as dogs. The dogs are put from on your yard. Look, man, see that's far Romo. It was the diaspora Liberians that going to be that money to put from on your yard. There was a time he complained that the coroner used to be stable this and that. Rehab, what calling him stable? But because he transformers for he never have money to replace it. So they got to buy a transformer for him and put it in your yard. Yeah. I mean, almost every little thing. Hey, brother, we are in Alaska or in Abondo or somebody to go get money to him, to your. Then that's where Labrador feeding him.
But what do you can do with money?
What we can do with money?
Yeah, Oliver.
That's how we gotta go.
No. Oliver, no. Wait. Oliver, the man money, 12 years is too plenty for the man to go broke to that level that he will be baking. I mean, like, serious, you can't live that out. You can live that out. What do you want to do with money all that? Maybe you're buying.
Yes, you're buying what?
Anybody what you see get some there.
People you buy.
Probably what you see holding licking a lip.
I tell you.
Probably what you see licking a lip.
And then you buy clothes and needs to eat, you know.
So how much human being can eat so much?
Did you read what William McIntosh said in 2017? William McIntosh, the guy who was the head of CDA.
We know we're bringing that story.
The man said Joe Biden used to be testing a woman.
Just to know how she was doing.
No, William McIntosh said Joe Biden used to be testing. Oh, you know the story?
I know the story, but I don't.
William McIntosh, man accused president. I think he was vice president. William McIntosh accused the man of used to be texting a woman.
To say hi.
To be texting the man woman, be asking, "Hi, how you doing?" Then you ask him where money go. You asking the man used to be texting rich man woman. We never have money, and he was vice president. And he used to be texting the man. The reason why the reason why the trucks, the tractors, the agricultural machine broke down for
that man.
Now Ebene broke down because the man when I come out the bad president will be taxing the man woman.
You know what I'm asking before we go?
Carry
somebody. No, then the people here carry somebody in a community and say they may making 2,000, but after 2 years, you not get money again. How the people will see? Then somebody who making more than $20,000 US in Liberia.
So maybe hello. Maybe wrong investment or without Magina say the money to be taxing you too. So imagine without Magina were able to catch the message. Imagine the message why without Magina did not catch. Hello, Sonic at the above will take off with the other song.
You mean let us know?